But before this moment, did you and 50 ever have any public beef?
Me and 50, I told you my first meeting with 50 was when he ran in my studio bleeding from being stabbed up in the beef with John and them at the studio up the street. Called him a car service and got him up out of there. Like, let's say I didn't do that. Let's say that I don't know if he had money to get in a cab or whatever, but if he's roaming down the street, let's say John's coming down to get ready to gun his ass down. He ducked off in my studio, hid there for a fucking little quick 15, 20 minutes, half hour, and then he went to the hospital at a car service that I called him. So we just inherited, when me and Eminem got into it, he just, okay, I'm gonna be loyal to Eminem and I'm gonna go against Zeno too. That's all that was. I ain't had no fucking beef with him. I helped him. So I don't know, I don't know. I know he has major influence. I know he's done amazing things in hip hop. I think that his legacy is gonna be tainted with the way he's going now. I think the things that he's doing with the Irv Gotti, saying stuff about Irv's death, and then this thing about Meech, I think it really is opening people's eyes to see who 50 really is. And I think even a lot of fans and casual fans are looking at him in a different light. I think he needs to change his way up, man. It's never too late to change. It wasn't too late for me. And let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. I ain't got no beef with him, man. I ain't got no beef with him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's ever too late for anybody to change. And before we move this thing on, I think that's half of the reason you feel the way you feel. 50 been 50. This nigga been the exact same dude since he burst on the scene, 03, 04? It's just that it hasn't been a change. But we can't say we didn't know who this guy was.
He's hip hop's accepted villain. You know how like in Marvel Comics, people love the villains too. Love them. Yeah. And they're just as big as the heroes. So he's taking on the villain role. That's all.
Yeah, I think taking on the villain role, it works, clearly. We're in hip hop, but if you look at prize fighting, Floyd Mayweather was Pretty Boy Floyd, and he was doing his thing as Pretty Boy Floyd. But when he became Money Mayweather and he took on that villain role, them checks got a whole lot bigger.
Yeah.
The world took notice.
All money ain't good money. And I had to learn that. All money ain't good money. We gonna be dead a lot longer than we living. This is this preseason, baby. People have to know that.
Damn, hold up. I love that. You said we gonna be dead for a whole lot longer than we've been living. This is just preseason.
That's it.
Talk that talk, Ray.
It's true. You better clean it up. Everybody better clean it up. Because what's gonna happen is after you, and it's gonna be the name you leave amongst the living. It's the name you leave. It's what you want to be known for. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be known for the hothead against Eminem or the guy that ruined the Source I don't want to be known there. Before I'd be like, man, I don't give a fuck what somebody thinks. But at this point, when I go, I want my kids to be proud of who their father was, and I want to clean up any misconceptions and take responsibilities for anything that I've done that was deemed a little shaky, a little wrong, or a lot wrong. And you know what I mean? And I'm happy with going out like that. I'm in my fourth quarters, you know what I'm saying? 60, it's crazy because a lot of my guys ain't reaching 60. A lot of our guys ain't reaching 60.
Absolutely not.